Hello there, everybody, or most people. Bad people don't count. Okay, and since no one's in the room, I'll sing my favorite. Well, not exactly my favorite song, but I'm talking to myself and answering myself. Let's see. Now I'll get a glass of water. Oh, no. Oh, there's one person there. We'll be right back. One person. I got to get a glass of water. Forgot. Oh, that's better. Oh, two people in the room. Welcome. Welcome, second person. Whoops. Forgot to turn the light there. Welcome, second person. Sorry I was gone. I had to get some water. I didn't feel very good earlier. Tried to eat some food, but food just, I went in there and food went out, so yeah, it was a rough going for a while, but oh well, that's the way it is. When you're older, you get all kinds of funny things happening to you. Most of the older folks like me anyway. Well, some of you older folks, you're 100% healthy, and I'm happy for you. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, yep. But anyway, oh, went to the store, and yeah, most people wear masks, some don't. And let's see, the weather. Yes, it's been very cold in the state of Minnesota. It's got down to like 10 and like 20 below zero, which is about 35, 40 below Celsius or something like that. And yeah, it's very cold. Yeah, I'm just glad when I go to the stores in my car. When I come back to the car, I can start it right away. You can go to the stores for 2 hours. In the old days, cars, the older cars in this I've had in the 70s and stuff, you go to the store like 20 minutes, you come back, you can barely start the car. It was weird. Yeah, cars these days, in some ways, it's better that way. Technology's advanced and stuff like that, and yeah. Well, anyway, oh yeah, and yeah, well, yeah, I was trying to get some Skype friends, and I had one guy call me earlier, and oh, he was rather revolting. I'll tell you, he was playing with a stick and whatever, and I had to block him. Luckily, you better be careful in this country, because otherwise, in his country of Saudi Arabia, his dinghy will be no more. He'll be using a plastic bag. You know, he'll be wearing a plastic bag without his dinghy. You know, I just didn't appreciate that at all. I mean, he called, and he does that crap. It's just disgusting. If I want to talk to people like on Skype and stuff, I want nice people. I mean, adults, of course. Under 18, no, I can't talk to you. YouTube rules. That's the way YouTube does things. And if you don't like it, you go complain to YouTube, because they're the ones that set policy. And never really talk to the 18-year-old myself anyway. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, I filled up my freezer full of food, and I barely got it in. And other than that, I had to take some stuff to recycle, of course, and yeah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's been a strange Friday, I'll tell you. This is the coldest February on record. This is usually January weather, In February, it's just cold, 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 cold. COLD in all caps. Cold. Too cold for me to go outside and walk. See, I don't live by malls or nothing, or I don't like live in apartments where a person can walk down like 6, 7 flights of stairs, which I'd like to do, for exercise, walk up and down the stairs because that's good for you. Well, most people don't use the stairs; they use the elevator. See, I'll use the elevator if I carry groceries and stuff. They'll use the stairs and go up, down the stairs, and up the stairs. Keeps the legs in great shape. You know, keeps it in great shape. And yeah, was it? Oh, second person gone. Well, thanks for stopping by. But the one person's still there. Well, thanks. And anybody wants to chat in my old chat room, go ahead. More than welcome to, anyway. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Oh boy. Yeah. I got a phone to have some fun with. I hope things do go better for me this year, but I'm not going to predict anything because every year I predict for better things, either stays the same or gets worse. So, yeah, that's the way it goes. Yeah, I won't be walking on ice this week. It's too cold. Too cold to walk on ice for me, anyway. I know, polar bear or anything like that. So, or Arctic fox, they can walk in cold like this and love it. Yeah, yeah. And the polar bears can even swim in the water. Yeah, yeah. Well, I just, I just really hope that the future turns great for everybody. I really do. Yeah, nice people anyway. Nice people anyway. Yeah. Oh, I'm just so tired. The older I get, the more tired I get, it seems like. It's pretty weird. I just hope I don't ever get that stupid Alzheimer's disease. Yeah. It's like my mother. Boy, Alzheimer's. I hate Alzheimer's. I hate seeing Alzheimer's. If I ever get Alzheimer's, I hope I'm dead. Seriously, I don't want Alzheimer's. Yeah, it's a mind destroyer. It'll destroy the mind to infancy. That's what Alzheimer's does. It destroys the mind back to infancy. I saw it with my mother. Yeah, it's very painful. Very painful indeed, Yeah, it is. Oh, the heater is going on again, my electric heater. I got a break with the electric company, I guess, for $144. I guess the electric company said, "I'll reduce your rates a little bit since it's coronavirus." Thank you, electric company. It's usually be over $200. And I have it at 55 degrees day and night because it's too expensive to turn it up too much, too expensive. Oh, this water's good. That's good to have fresh drinking water. It really is. It's good to have fresh drinking water. Without good water, people die. And if it's bad water, it affects people's immune systems and stuff, And we have bad water in like many parts of the world, yes, including this country I live in, the United States. We have lots of areas where water is really bad, really bad water where you can't hardly shower or anything like that, Here in nowhere, someone's going to stick an oil pipeline or something, you know, or you never know where they might dump stuff in the city dump, or, you know, it gets in the groundwater, you know. That's the way it is. Sad, really. I wish there's a way where all nice people can get clean drinking water, you know, all good, nice people, you know. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I'm kind of tired too. I'll give it another 20 minutes. If no one gets in the chat room, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go. If I don't have anybody to talk to, you know, just me. I'm glad you're here. There, the one person. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me when I'm needed. I feel so wanted even with one person in the room. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. Yes, this chat's supposed to be worldwide, as I understand it. Yeah. I guess I'm in competition with lots of people. Yeah. For years ago, 3 networks had competition for variety shows. Then in public access channel, yeah. Excuse me. This is even. Hey, hello, Stella. Welcome. Yeah, I was talking to myself all the other time. Yeah, Stella Clark. Oh yes, it's nice for you. Nice for you to stop by. Anything interesting happen in your life? By the way, I'm just wondering. Oh, it's down to one person. Oh, wonder what one person left. Hope it's Stella, or is it? Oh, no. Okay, I love you too, Stella. It says we love you, Randy. Okay. But then maybe Stella left for some reason. Maybe could be lots of reasons. Oh, Martha Stuzert. Hey, welcome. Yeah, yeah. And see, third person. Yeah, welcome, third person. Yes. Yeah, I was just talking about some weird stuff earlier. Yeah, when I was, just laying in bed. Oh, yeah, relaxing and stuff. Hey, Stella, just relaxing. Yeah, I had a neighbor named Stella once out in DuPont. Yeah, well, fourth person, welcome. Yeah, Stella was a real nice lady, you know. Yeah, very nice lady. Well, thanks for stopping by, fourth person. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Okay, well, let's see. Where was I? I lost my train of thought here. Where was I? I tend to forget things so easy these days. Oh yeah, now I remember. Well, thanks for the like, somebody. Thank you. Anyway, oh yeah, yeah, on Skype earlier today, some person from Saudi Arabia called me. I just assumed it was some person that wanted to be. Oh, thanks for the 2 likes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you about this. Yeah, yeah, the person called me. This guy. I said hello, and now in a picture came about. He was playing with a stick, so to speak. What a weirdo. He was playing with a stick, so to speak. So I had to block him. How weird, man. Playing with a stick. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing all right, Stella. I'm doing all right. Yeah, yeah. I just yeah, it's cold in the state of Minnesota. I tell you, it's very cold outside. Biting cold. I just turned on my space heater here, keeping myself nice and toasty warm. Got to keep toasty warm, these days, especially when you're up in age like I am, and then you can't exercise outside because the weather's too cold. Yeah, St. Paul. Oh yeah, good old St. Paul, Minnesota. Yeah, it's funny. What's funny about St. Paul, Martha, is get this. When we were younger, when we lived in Minneapolis, most people in Minneapolis barely go to St. Paul. Oh yeah! Oh, happy birthday there, my nephew Reed. Happy birthday to you, my nephew Reed. My nephew gets on. Yeah. Happy birthday, Reed. Yeah. And tell your mom that I said hi. Yeah. Yeah. Reed's a nice young man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah. We're just gonna. Yeah, I gotta figure out a couple of things this year, Reed. Sometime we'll talk about a couple of things like in private. Can't really talk about it here per se. You know, like family biz. Family biz. Sorry about that, rest of the folks. Yeah. Anyway, oh, let's see here. Where was I? Oh, crap. Lost my lost my train of thought here. Oh, crap. Anyway, well, so yeah, you get a good night's sleep, Reed. And tell your mom I'll talk to her later. There, Yeah, yeah. Years ago, when we were kids and stuff, living in Minneapolis, I was just telling my other subscribers how wild it was in Minneapolis. Mostly me, of course, Reed. I usually talk about myself because I have an ego. See, I have a nice big ego, so to speak. I have a big ego, and I'm fat too, Reed. 235 pounds of blubber. 230. I know what was it? 227 pounds of blubber. That's right. 227 pounds of blubber. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I am. So yeah, you get some sleep, Reed. Yeah, tell everybody in the yeah, you too, Reed. You too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Reed. Yeah. So, and okay, and you too, Reed. Have a good night here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to you about more stuff later too, Reed. Don't forget. Yeah. Well, anyway, okay. Yeah, yeah. I was just about Minneapolis. Yes, in the past life, when I was a little kid. Yeah, it was something. Yeah, at old Fred's store, Fred and Fran. Yeah, Fred would have his cereals like way up there. His name was Fred Eldridge. That's right, Fred Eldridge. He is the father of the Rakes family, as I recall. Yeah. Yeah, Fred would always grab cereal away from the top. He'd have cereal weight up there. He'd pull us from a stick. He'd catch it. He ever miss? He'd catch it with one hand. He'd never miss. Yeah, I've asked people, Did Fred miss the cereal? No. He caught it again. Huh? Yeah, it was way up in the air. Maybe it looked higher when I was a kid, but Fred would just take a stick. Oh, no. Here's your cereal. Yeah. Well, the store was around until he died, and then I guess the store closed and stuff like that. You know. Yeah. Anyway, oh, oh boy, I'm just uh, love you, love you too, Stella. Let's see, whoever you are, wherever you are, Stella. Last person I knew named Stella, she came from DuPont. This one was the other 2 doors down. Very nice lady, Stella. That's what the Stella name reminded me of. The lady named Stella, my old Sunday school teacher. Yeah. Good night, Stella. Yeah. Good night. Sleep tight. Let your dreams come true. Make a wish and a prayer. And stuff like that. That was on the Lawrence Welk show, of course. And if I sang in front of Lawrence Welk, Lawrence would say, "Security, get that bum out the door." That's what Lawrence Welk would say, you know. That's what Lawrence Welk would say. Oh, that water's so good. That water's so good. Yummy, yummy. Mm, yummy, yummy. Yummy. Welcome to the room there, fourth person. Welcome. I got or a third person too. I think a third person popped in. I think. I don't remember. I don't remember. It's water. It's actually water though. I'm not drinking any alcohol because then I got to put it to 18 and over according to YouTube rules. You know, YouTube's been really going on the ball, throttling people and throttling and putting them on deplatforming, and they're just going bananas. YouTube is. They're just going bananas all over. I don't get paid anyway, so that don't matter for my sake. But they've been doing that to channels all over the place. Yeah, YouTube's really been lowering the boom, so to speak. You know. Yep, YouTube's been lowering the boom. Here, sure, lowering the boom here. Yep, sure. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Yeah. I just. Oh, I'm just thinking here. Well, anybody has something to say in the chat here? Anybody, please? I feel. I feel. Oh, let's see now. Yeah. Yeah. I just. Oh, 2 people left. Thank you for stopping by, the 2 people. Thank you. Okay. Hmm. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hmm. Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go downtown tonight. Let's go learn to fight. Let's go downtown tonight. Tonight. Let's go down to. Oh, well, welcome, third person. Well, my brain is kind of in downtown. uh, yeah. Oh, Yeah, let's see now. See, I covered the Skype incident. Some weirdo. I covered that. Okay, I covered that. I covered the cold weather. See, I covered going to the stores. I went to, oh yeah, I had to buy some Flint's Wipe and Clear from, oh, Menards. I did boycott Menards, but I unboycotted them. You know, they've been mostly a good store, so I forgave them. Plus, they had what 450 stores, so that was more of my subscribers. So I surrendered to Menards. I waved the white flag of surrender. That's what I do. I wave the flag of surrender. I wave the flag of surrender. That's my sweet. No, okay. Yo. Hoo hoo hoo. Yeah, it's time. It's time. It's time to have some fun, I guess. Huh? Okay. Let's see now. Okay. Does anybody got something to say in the chat? Any ideas or anything like that? Yeah. I can't think of any offhand. I can't think of any. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Welcome there, abandoned North Dakota. Hello. Yeah. I just, yeah. Yeah. Travel to North Dakota again sometime. I've been to a lot of towns there. Yeah. I've been to Hunter, Rolla, Rolette, Bismarck, Williston. Let's see. Castleton. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I can't think. Oh, Penny's on Brainerd, Minnesota. Well, Brainerd is a town where it's kind of spread out and stuff. You know, it has the drag strip. I really like that. That they still have the drag strip. And if a person wants to drag race their vehicles, they can pay $25. And I'm sure you got to sign a waiver where if you crash your car, it's your fault and not the tracks. I'm sure, you know. But Brainerd, well, you got a lot of stores and stuff, and well, but then it gets like really busy, and person's got to be careful of the lights. But let's see, what the town let's see the other big towns I like too. I like Alexandria, how it's built. You know, the old buildings. Unfortunately, a couple of the old buildings burned down, so they had to level that off. They were like over 100 years old. They go 110 or 20. Excuse me. They had a bad fire, and then they decided, well, just level it off. That was a shame. You know, I went over there to get some footage on it, you know. And Detroit Lakes had this nice beach and stuff. Yeah, and I like the town part. It's pretty good. Then when you go on the freeway area, that new Boys and Girls Club in Detroit Lakes said, oh, back to Brainerd. Okay. As far as Brainerd's concerned, yeah, I like the Salvation Army there. That's all right. It's like small and see the Salvation Army there is like small and cramped, but at the same time, I like it. It has stuff where they don't sell in any other thrift shop. Yeah, they sell stuff they don't sell anywhere else. You know, some of their prices they're high in the sky, and some prices, you know, you can get it dirt cheap. You know, got to watch your bargains at thrift shops and watch your high prices too. You know, got to watch that. Yeah, you know, always got to watch your bargains or prices at thrift shops. Always be careful. Know what you're buying. Eh, Sometimes you get coats really cheap, especially on the half off. Yeah, no doubt. There is some very nice stores there. They have a nice music place that was like an old church. Yeah, I went inside there one day to buy my guitar picks for my guitar, and oh, they have some nice guitars, some beautiful pianos. I mean, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to pick up no piano. I don't care how old or young I am. I can't carry a piano. You know how heavy a piano is, especially a grand piano. Yeah, we got a piano in my late mother's house right now. I don't know how we're gonna get that out the door in the future. I mean, I don't play piano. I can't play it. Too hard for me. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, nice stores in Alexandria. Yes. Yeah, they have Target there is really nice. Mills Fleet Farm is very interesting. You can always find stuff at Mills Fleet Farm, and Cub Foods is okay, and of course Eldon's. The store is so clean you can eat out the floor, but I don't go to Eldon's. I boycott that store because they basically didn't want my business anymore. So that's fine. That's okay. Like I said before about Eldon's 1,000 times, those who want to go to Eldon's, go. I'm not a boycott channel. I don't tell people where to shop. I tell people what happened. Oh, that was the time I had the camera in my shirt pocket walking around, and the store manager comes up. You gonna shut off your video? Yeah. You gotta shut off your video. Oh, I see you're playing with your camera. Oh, I want to make sure you shut it off. Okay, I want to look at it. So, okay, here you go. It's off 0, 0. Then I got so mad, I put everything back and walked out of the store. Yes, I put everything back though. I'm not gonna leave a cart full of stuff and go out of the store. That's not right. So I just put everything back and left the store. And then when I got out of the parking lot, see, I almost got hit by another car. Some car was raced right by, almost clipped my rear end. I was within about that far. Oh, the parking in Eldon's is terrible. Yeah. Wherever you do, if you ever shop at Eldon's, make sure you drive a junky car. Because I'll guarantee you drive a nice car there with their tight parking, you're going to get your door dinged. Yeah. Well, you know, I guess that's the way this store runs. Yeah, that's the way Eldon's wants to run their store. That's fine. Eldon still has their business 4 or 5 years later. They're, I mean, they get a lot of customers there. I mean, I don't pay much attention driving by. I mean, it's a very small parking lot, but they get a lot of customers. I mean, it's a clean store. The store is so clean you can eat off the floor. It's like Central Market in Detroit Lakes, and the one in Perham too. I mean, their floor is so clean that you could eat off the floor. It's like Eldon's, but I like Central Market myself better, to be honest with you. I mean, even if I shopped at Eldon's, so to speak, I'd still like Central Market better. And I'm not just saying that, to be honest with you. But I don't tell people, oh, boycott this and boycott that, because that's up to the individual what they want to do. There's like, for example, there's some gas stations I don't go to. You don't go to a certain gas station, you go ahead, go where you want to go. Or say, wherever, let's say certain towns I don't like to go to. Just don't say I'm not going to go because Randy doesn't go. Go where you want to go. Say, let's say Wapaton, North Dakota. No, actually, I like Wapaton, North Dakota. That's a very nice town. I walked through Wapaton. Okay. Okay, let's assume I didn't like Wapaton, North Dakota. Okay, I hate Wapaton, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I wouldn't tell people, oh, don't go to Wapaton. Go. Yeah, go. Oh, and Wapaton, North Dakota, get this. Had a famous ex-athlete that lived there too, and I once knew him. Oh, Detroit Lakes? Yeah, yeah. Detroit Lakes is a nice city. Yeah, yeah. It's a very nice city. Has a couple of stores. I like doing business with M&H gas station. You know, that's like a throwback gas station where the bathrooms are like outside and you got to get the key from inside. It's like a throwback to the 40s gas station. And by the way, Detroit Lakes, you know, as well as other places, they've been tearing down those old 40s gas stations lately. They've been going nuts and tearing down old gas stations. I'll tell you that. Just all over the place. They're just knocking them down, you know. But if someone makes an offer they can't refuse, I take it. And the way they charge for digging out old gas tanks, oh boy. I wouldn't buy an old gas station. You couldn't give me an old gas station, to be honest with you. I wouldn't take an old gas station if you gave it to me. No way. Gotta have money to back you up to take care of things at an old gas station. You know, but anyway, back to Detroit Lakes. Sorry about that. Yeah, Detroit Lakes has nice beach and stuff like that. You know, it has a very nice park to go to, and yeah, and sometimes you. Oh yes, oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me. That's a couple of things for my uh, Reddit. Yeah, I wrote down a couple of machines I played today at the arcade. I played this driving game and I did terrible, and then I played some poker pinball machine, and it was so dark in there I couldn't see the upper flippers, and I really played terrible with that pinball machine. Yeah, I wasted my $1. Oh well, but I won't waste it anymore. You know, just want to do it for old time's sake, since I'm an old timer of 56 years old. You know, so am I a good businessman? No, not really. I wouldn't be a good businessman. No. My father was a businessman when he owned the Cyrus Red Owl in Cyrus, Minnesota, and other businesses beat him real bad. That Willie's store in Morris, Minnesota, that was there back in the 80s. They're still around to this day. Guy like him, he destroyed my dad in business. My dad should have known better than to buy a store in Cyrus, but he bought it anyway. And all we got out of there is some Kickapoo pop bottles and some Red Owl stuff we got for free, you know. Yeah, and that's basically about it. But other than that, you know, that was an old store. Was back in the 1800s, but in about the year 2000 and I think 10 or something like that, the roof of the store collapsed. Too bad my dad didn't have insurance. He could have got money out of it, but bad timing. Okay, but anyway, yeah, it collapsed in the wintertime. All that snow was like on the roof. The roof totally collapsed. So I had to tear the store down. Now it's like a vacant lot. And I doubt they'll build anything in that vacant lot as long as we're alive. As long as I'm alive, anyway. They won't. Because there's another one, C.O. Cron's store across the street kitty corner from Cyrus Red Owl. They tore that down in the 80s. They still haven't built over there yet. No. Yeah, maybe they tore down the railroad depot. They've torn down old churches. Yeah. And Starbuck, they have that old railroad depot. And during the year, well, once hopefully that coronavirus will go away, you know, once it goes away, I hope people can go in the caboose again. So it's fun going in the caboose, you know. Someday I like to ride in the caboose while it's moving. That'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we had the horses and we had the trains. Yeah, then we had the trains. The coronavirus? I don't know. I don't know. But it's up to okay, I will make myself clear on the mask situation. It should be up to the individual if they want to wear the mask or not. You know, I do all the time. That's my choice, okay? But those that don't want to, I'm not going to make people. I'm not going to say, "Oh, go wear your mask," because if I say that, my teeth will be knocked out, and stuff like that. And I'm not that type of guy that pushes people around. I hope people wear the mask, but if they don't, they don't. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm a powerless man, in my own way. But it's always up to the individual what they want to do. It's always up to the individual. Just gotta kind of be careful, Got to be careful, especially people in crowded cities and stuff like that. They say the virus came from a bat or something. I don't know, or maybe a bat ate off something disgusting, or maybe it sniffed something disgusting, or whatever. I mean, it had to come from someplace that was disgusting. In order for a disease like that to like spread around all over the place. I mean, I know there's all kinds of diseases out there besides that, that's catchy. It's not the only one. I know there's obviously the flu, but okay. And then there's whooping cough and the mumps and the measles. And I'm a non-political channel myself. That's up to that's up to the people. What politicians they want to support. I'm a non-political channel myself, to be honest with you. But those that want to support their politicians, that's up to them. It's always up to the people. And maybe if they don't, okay, let's say for example they go to the voting booth. Okay, now I'll talk about. Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna comment on political parties because I'm a non-political channel. Okay, you can be political all you want. If you want to be a political channel, there you go. You can be a political channel. You know, because you see, when a person's political, I've noticed. I've looked around Facebook, I've looked around Twitter. When people are into the politics, whether they're Democrat or Republican or Green Party or Libertarian or any other political party, somebody else is always after them. Oh, you so and so, why don't you shut up? Oh, you're this, you're that, you're this. I've seen it too much on social media, so that's why I decided to be non-political. Yeah, but it's up to the individual, though. It's up to the individual. You know, it's up to the individual. See, because there's other. Okay, now last thing on the politics part. There's other political parties. Besides Democrats and Republicans. Like I said, there's the Libertarians, there's the Greens, there's the Constitution Party, there's the Socialist Party, there's the not Communist Socialist Party. All kinds of political parties out there. If people don't like the two political parties, vote for another one. But at least when a person votes for another political party besides the two main ones that always gets in, at least they got a right to complain. But those that don't vote technically don't have a right to complain. Someone that never votes, for example. And yeah, but like I say, it's no, I never run for president. No thanks. No, they'd go back to my past life. If they go back to my past life where I was a child taking Thorazine for 5 years, I was like, oh, he was on those orange pills. Oh, he can't vote for that guy. He's dumb. They dig up stuff on your past. They dig up see, politics is dirty. Politics is very dirty on all sides. If you ever notice in debates, when a person watches debates, whatever political party, oh, they say stuff to each other where an average two people would not be friends for life. Yeah. But those politicians learn to be thick-skinned. They learn to be thick-skinned because people in politics got to be thick-skinned. Got to take stuff. Yeah, like a person, for example, say you go inside some, say some politician was speaking in front of, say, 4,000 people, for example. I mean, you or I or anybody else, we can't just go in there alone and say to this politician, you're so and so and so and so, because a politician could say something and the crowd would boo us. Boo! Get out of here! Yeah, and that's what they do, you know? That's what they do. See, a lot of the politicians, too, they study up public speaking, you know? Yeah, they study up public speaking. That's why a lot of them speak so well, because they take up public speaking. They learn to speak like in junior high and high school and college, you know. And that's good water. No, I wouldn't run for political office of any kind. That's a trouble when a person is in political office. So let's say if I have a 90% approval rating in a town of 1,000. What classes was I good in school? Well, not many. Mostly social studies and stuff like that. I we used to study. Was it a class called the Old West? That was like very interesting. See, when it comes to the Old West stuff, I'm mostly interested in how people used to live in the old days and stuff. How they cooked their food, how they cooked and cleaned, and all that stuff. I mean, if you ever read some books called like Little House on the Prairie, and the Laura Ingalls Wilder books, that explains how people in the Old West used to live. I mean, every day, when people wash their clothes, they spent all day washing clothes. They spend all day doing something else. Every day was all day in something, except rest on Sunday. They usually called Sunday a day of rest. Did everybody rest on Sunday back in the Old West? Probably not. Can't, you know. Can't. Well, I'm sure the military didn't rest on Sunday. Can't, you know. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, that was one of the only classes I did well in, was something like that. Math. I got the pre-algebra, and let's see, English. Let's see, reading skills are like, I think, ninth grade. I don't know, something like that. I see a lot of words now. I understand them. You know, I don't understand a lot of the words I say, but oh well, I don't care. It used to bother me years ago. Can't let things bother you. Can't let things bother you. That's what I learned in life. Can't really let things bother you. Because if I let things bother me, and then, oh, boy, I'm so tired. I am so tired. Me and my old Dutch. My old Dutch Ripple chips. I like old Dutch. Yeah. Remember that old commercial? I mean, I'm not into commercials, but remember that one commercial? Old Dutch, the potato chips. Old Dutch, the happy chips. That was catchy. Yeah. Helped sell a lot of potato chips too, that old Dutch. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm just A B C D E F G. Well, yeah, I kind of did. Yeah, I did what I had to do. Yeah, got some things done. Yeah, kind of. Then tonight I'm just kind of relax. I think I'll have about another 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I think I'm going to call the night. Call the night and get some rest. That's what I'll do. Call the night and get some rest. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, kind of relax in the evening, yeah. Yeah, and wear this driver's cap too. And I wear this driver's cap, like I said, because years ago, any plans for tomorrow? Well, I'm not going to go walk on the ice anywhere, no. It's too cold tomorrow for me. Yeah. Let's see. The temperature for tomorrow will probably be below zero again. And below zero is like too cold for me because then when I go outside and stuff like that, and I go out for too long, I get a real bad runny nose. I got it after my mother. My mother used to always have a runny nose, and she gave it to me per se, and I get a runny nose too. Of course, I got punched in the nose a couple of times, so that don't help. See, when a person has a soft nose, that means they fell on their nose or got punched in the nose. And I've been punched in the nose before, so yeah. Yeah. Hopefully by this year, I can hopefully lose some of this stupid fat on me because it's my fault for being too fat. That's my fault. Nobody else's. It's my fault for being a fatso. I'm a fatso. I'm a fatty. I'm a fatty guy. I wish I could donate some of my pounds to the skinny people, but I can't. I could be like a wild dog and have my lady maid have puppies, and then I can regurgitate my food to the puppies. Ah! No, just kidding. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a wild dog. Forget that. You ever seen a film on wild dogs? Ever seen film on wild dogs? They're interesting. Yeah, they're just these skinny wild dogs. They almost look like. Yeah, I do every now and then. Yeah, I did. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I get a lot of America and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, I was gonna get some Gopher 5, but no, the jackpot's too small. Gopher 5 now. It's only 100 and I think it's like $110,000 for Gopher 5. That's not even worth a buck to spend on. But 100,000, 100,000 will hardly get you anywhere now. I mean, if it was like in the 1960s, 100,000, you could just kick the feet up and say, "Oh, heck with this." Yeah. I mean, back then in the 60s, 100,000. I mean, energy back then was cheap. Everything in energy. Person get a house in South Dakota, a big Victorian house, probably for like what, $7,000 in the 60s. Not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah, not anymore because housing prices have basically went up and stayed up, more or less. Yeah, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Those housing prices. But yeah, hopefully I can win the. Yeah, that's what I do. I just keep trying for that jackpot, and I still have that same. Yeah, that same ticket one time where I almost won $373 million by the numbers. One number here, one number there. Almost won $370 million. If I won $370 million, I'd be in a different room. I'd have a different computer, and I'd have a pretty lady on my side. I'd say, "Hey, sweetie pie," Yeah, but I got to be careful getting the right one because too many sweetie pies want the money pie, and I want ladies to like me for myself, not for my money pie, none of that. No, those kind of women that are out for money, they're not worth it. You're not worth it. Yeah, well, yeah. I hope you win something too, my friend, wherever it is. No, well, depends on the ladies though. I mean, I've dated some ladies that weren't moochers, but yeah, there's like some that are, especially the ones that ask like what color's your money, you know. I think we'll fly a kite. Yeah. No, I think most women aren't per se out for money, but you know, but it seems like a lot of the good ones in my world is I see it in my world are taken. The good ones. How many ladies have I dated total? Let's see. Okay, there's Gail, Kathy. Okay, let's see. Gail, Kathy, Christina, uh, Kayleen, Patty, Diane, Wendy, Melissa, some lady I didn't know her name, Marilyn. About 10 women, I'd say. Yeah, about 10. Most of them for a very short time, except for Wendy. I dated her for over 3.5 years, and she was by far the best lady I ever had. Wow. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, I dated her. I felt very good, you know. Yeah, but it's, as time went by, things went south and we went our separate ways. It happens sometimes, you know. Mhm. It happens sometimes. It's the way it goes. Oh boy. Ouch. About 10 women, I'd say I dated. Yeah, about 10. It's not really very many. When I started 14 years old, that's 42 years and 10 women. 42 years and 10 women. And the older I get, the harder it is to find the right one. Yeah. So many of those senior citizens, as I see it, complain too much. Yeah, they complain too much. The older folks. Not all. There's some that are great. I hope so. Wherever the lovely one is, wherever she is, if she's out there someplace, yeah. Maybe she'll drop into the chat and say hi tonight. No, just kidding. Yep. Welcome to the room, third person. Welcome. Huh. Oh, Cryptic Cowboy. Yeah. See, can I call you on Skype right now? Go off the air. I have to. I have to talk to you in private, okay? On Skype, is that okay? Cryptic Cowboy? I gotta talk to you in private on Skype. Very important. I was looking for you. Yes or no? If it's no, that's okay. Okay. Thanks, Ben in North Dakota, and thank you everybody else. I gotta go. We got some business with Cryptic Cowboy, so goodbye, everybody.